It was 11:50 p.m. Arif was running through the nearly empty station, desperate to catch the last train home. After a long day at work, exhaustion weighed heavily on his shoulders. The train's whistle echoed through the night as he sprinted across the platform. Just one more minute, he muttered to himself. The platform was strangely quiet. Only a handful of passengers stood scattered beneath the flickering lights. As the train slowed to a stop, Arif quickly boarded the last carriage before the doors closed behind him. The moment he stepped inside, a chill ran down his spine. The carriage was almost empty. Only 5 passengers sat in silence. No one spoke. No one looked at their phones. They simply stared ahead with blank expressions. Arif shrugged it off and took a seat near the window. The train began moving. Outside, darkness rushed past like an endless river. Arif pulled out his phone, but there was no signal. Worse, the battery that had been at 70% suddenly dropped to 20%. "That's weird," he whispered. A raspy voice interrupted his thoughts. "You've never been on this train before, have you?" Arif looked up. An elderly man sat across from him, his pale face illuminated by the dim overhead light. "No," Arif replied. "First time." The old man smiled faintly. "Then be careful." Before Arif could ask what he meant, the man turned away. The train stopped at the next station. Arif glanced outside. The platform was completely deserted. No passengers boarded. No passengers left. The station looked abandoned, as if no one had visited it for years. The doors closed and the train continued into the night. A few minutes later, Arif noticed something unsettling. The other passengers were staring at him, every single one of them. Their eyes were fixed on him without blinking. "What?" Arif asked nervously. No one answered. A little girl holding an old rag doll slowly walked toward him. She couldn't have been older than 8. She stopped beside his seat and whispered, "Do you know where you're going?" "Home." The girl shook her head. "No one goes home on this train." Then she quietly returned to her seat. Arif felt his heartbeat quicken. Something was terribly wrong. He stood up and walked toward the carriage door. It wouldn't open. He tried again. Nothing. Panic began creeping into his chest. The train passed station after station. Each one looked stranger than the last. Empty platforms, flickering lights, endless silence. Suddenly the lights went out. The carriage plunged into darkness. For a few seconds, all Arif could hear was the sound of the train rattling along the tracks. Then the lights flickered back on. Arif gasped. The passengers had changed. Their faces were pale and lifeless. Their eyes looked hollow. Their skin seemed almost translucent. They looked less like people and more like ghosts. The old man slowly stood up. "Don't be afraid," he said softly. "We were once like you." "What are you talking about?" Arif shouted. The old man sighed. "We were passengers." "Passengers of what?" "The last train." Arif backed away. "I don't understand." The old man's expression grew sad. "Think carefully. What happened to you this evening?" Arif frowned. His memories felt distant, foggy. Then suddenly, images flashed through his mind. Leaving the office, crossing the road, headlights, a truck speeding toward him, a deafening crash, and then darkness. His blood turned cold. "No." The old man nodded. "I'm sorry." Arif stared at him. "No, that's impossible. You died tonight." The words hit him like a hammer. The train entered a massive tunnel. Outside the windows, there was nothing but darkness. The little girl looked at him sadly. None of us believed it at first. Arif turned toward the window. His reflection was gone. Only emptiness stared back. Tears filled his eyes. "My mother, my family." The old man placed a hand on his shoulder. "Everyone must say goodbye someday." The train slowly began to slow down. A bright light appeared ahead. For the first time, the darkness outside disappeared. A beautiful station emerged from the mist. Its sign read, "Final Destination." The platform was filled with people. Some were smiling, some were waiting. Some seemed reunited with loved ones they had not seen for years. The train came to a stop. The doors opened. One by one, the passengers stepped out. Arif remained frozen. Then he saw someone standing on the platform. His grandfather. The same warm smile. The same kind eyes. His grandfather raised a hand. "Come on, Arif, don't be afraid." For the first time since boarding the train, Arif felt peace. Slowly, he stepped onto the platform. As soon as he did, the fear vanished. He turned back to look at the train. The doors closed. The engine roared. The train began moving once again into the darkness, searching for new passengers, new souls, new travelers who did not yet realize their journey in the world had already ended. As the train disappeared into the night, its name flashed briefly along the side of the carriage, the last train. And every night since then, it continues its endless journey, carrying the lost between the world of the living and whatever waits beyond.